welcome and thank you for watching Cooking with Ash. I hope you guys are enjoying all the amazing recipes I have been posted. If you're loving those recipes, please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you haven't liked and subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please hit the subscribe button below. I've prepared an amazing recipe for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoy it. So let's get right into the video. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone had a happy holiday. Today I will be making a delicious sponge cake, a marble sponge cake. And meaning marble, it's just like we're gonna put food coloring on top and swirl it up and make it all nice and pretty. I already have a sponge cake recipe on my channel using all-purpose flour. This one that I will be making, I will be using some cake flour. And cake flour tends to give a sponge cake that rich, nice fluffiness, softness to it. So let's get into the ingredients that we will be using to prepare this delicious sponge cake. So the cake, the one with the all-purpose flour, the sponge cake, I will link it below in the description box for you guys. So if you guys want to try that recipe, feel free to go ahead and do it. You can marble it too on top if you want to do it that way. But this recipe is we will be using strictly cake flour for this. So here I have room temperature butter and egg. I have here some milk, room temperature too, guys, and I am using this cake flour, and it's the Pillsbury brand. I'm using the brand of cake flour, doesn't matter, you can use any brand you get your hands on, go right ahead. I have here some sugar, I have here some baking powder, I am using some mixed essence, and I have two type of food coloring. I have like a red or pink, whatever it is, and green. I have some salt, some nutmeg, and some orange zest. Feel free to eliminate any ingredients that you don't like. For example, if you don't like nutmeg in your cake, or if you don't like the orange zest, feel free to eliminate that. For the sugar, and well, of course the butter and egg, you can't eliminate that. The sugar, you can adjust the amount if you want to. There is eggless cake, so you can eliminate the egg, but you would have to do, I have another eggless cake recipe too here on my channel. I can also link that for you guys. So let's get into the preparation of the cake. And in any cake mixing, the first step is to cream our sugar and our butter together. And as you can see, guys, this is like nice and soft because it's been room temperature, and I would advise to get your butter and egg room temperature. Mix perfect cake, better cake that way. Okay, so I'm going ahead, I'm just gonna drift you guys over here to my mixer so you can see what's going on. Eliminate my tissue. In goes the butter, in goes the sugar, and we're gonna start creaming this up. And you know, there's so many different recipes for sponge cake. Everyone and their mother or grandmother have their own recipe. I tend to go with what my mom teach me, or I experiment and do my own thing. That's how I learn and grow as a person. So in goes our sugar, and we're going to start cream this. We're gonna beat the hell out of the sugar and butter and make it all nice and fluff. Oops, the bowl wasn't in good. We would have had a hot mess in this kitchen. I would have got to put Mr. Jingry to clean it up. So we're gonna start creaming this butter and sugar. And what we're looking for here, guys, is a nice fluffy consistency. So throughout the process, I would go in there with a spatula and I would scrape the side down of the bowl. Make sure that everything is nice and mixed in and incorporates well. So I'm just going to stop this, and I'm gonna go in here, scrape, scrape, scrape. Make sure everybody's mixed in nice. Everybody have their share of beating. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this beat and come to the nice fluffy texture I'm looking for, and then I'm gonna come back and show you guys as we start to gradually add our egg into this. And in the meantime, I will start sifting my cake flour. Another good step in cake making, you have to sift your flour to get out any lumps that are there, and you get a, with you doing that step, making your cake more light and fluffy by sifting your flour. So please do not forget to do that step, guys. While my mixer is beating up the sugar and the butter, this is the step I'm doing right now. I am just sifting my flour, my cake flour. I'm just going to use a knife, a spoon to help me with get it through faster. And this is what I'm talking about. Do you guys see all those clumps, like lumps of flour in there? That's what we want to get out. We don't want that into our cake batter. We are looking for a nice smooth batter. Get all these out. I am going to add our baking powder into here too, guys. Sift everything. And in goes our salt in here. And that's it. Our sifting is finished. Now we have to check on the sugar and butter, see what's going on there. Okay, guys, so this is what's happening here. Did you see how light and fluffy the sugar and butter is looking? That's what we're looking for, guys. So now we're gonna start adding our eggs here one at a time. In goes the first egg, and we want that to get mixed in and incorporate well there. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop this and scrape the sides down. Remember, guys, this is a vital step. Don't forget to scrape your sides down. I cannot stress enough on how important this step is. Make sure you scrape the sides down so everything is well mixed in and incorporated. If I see you baking a cake and you don't do this, I'm gonna yell at you. I will be yelling at you. In goes the other egg. In goes the third egg. And guys, these are all room temperature. Make sure if you're gonna be baking any starter cake, not just sponge cake, any starter cake, take out your ingredients from the night before. Letting that incorporate, stopping this, scraping it down. Do you guys see how many times I'm doing this? I want to make sure you guys see everything, what I'm doing. I'm scraping the spatula too, guys. Don't forget to scrape the spatula too. Now we're going to go ahead and add our orange zest and our nutmeg straight into here. Guys, if you don't have orange zest, you can go ahead and use lemon zest. It wouldn't change the flavor of the cake. Just work with what you have. In goes our mixed essence. And if you don't have mixed essence, you can use vanilla essence. You can use almond essence. You can use cherry essence. Whatever essence you find, guys. I am going to go ahead and pop this piece on so I can start adding the flour to this, guys. So I am going to add the cake flour. I'm just gonna turn this down a little bit. I don't want cake flour all over the kitchen. And then remember, I add the salt and our baking powder to the cake flour already. And as I'm adding that there, I'm gonna gradually start adding our milk. Milk, flour. That's how we're doing it. And again, guys, remember what I said. Don't forget to scrape the sides down. And don't make a mess like me. Oh, I agree, cake making is very messy. I am just going to lower the speed and start adding the flour quickly. Bring everything together quickly. We do not want to overmix our batter. So I'm gonna stop this, scrape the sides down. But look at that, guys. It's looking so beautiful. Don't you agree? Don't you agree? Yummy. Maybe I should stop mixing the cake and start licking this spoon. Be a child all over again. Close that back up. Pop this lid so I don't make too much mess, because you all see what I'm doing already. And start the process again. So I'm gonna go ahead, finish this up, guys. Add all the cake flour and the milk to this, and then I'm gonna come back and show you guys the finished step. So see you shortly. Guys, so our cake is finished. What I went ahead and did, I grabbed some batter. Look how beautiful that is looking. So fluffy. It looks like air, guys. And I'm gonna go ahead and add our coloring to the batter. And I'm hoping this is some red coloring. I don't know. It looks pink to me, but oh well, we'll work with it. I have like, it's powder. I have powder and liquid. So I'm adding that to the desired color you guys are looking for. You can add more to make it darker. This is completely fine with me. I am going to add some green color for the season. Ooh, and it's so beautiful. The green is so vibrant. I love vibrant colors. And green is like one of my favorite color along with red. Okay. Now, step 1, grease your pan. Some people just add butter to their pan and then add flour. Some just spray it just like that. Some just add butter. Whatever easier for you guys, do that. For me, I just rub some butter on it. Never had a problem with the cake sticking and not coming out. And this pan that I'm using It's a 9-inch. So in goes the batter. And I'm just spreading this out to the bottom of the pan evenly. Let's put a little bit more. Tap it out, smooth it out. You tap it, you smooth, that smooths the batter out. Plus it also help with any air bubbles, like release any air bubbles there, compact it. So tap, 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 tap. Now I'm gonna go ahead with our colors. A pink, spread it out guys, pink. Hey, I want a red. Not fair. Now I'm gonna go ahead with the green. And I'm trying not to mix the colors too much, guys. Because then it'll just change the whole color of the cake. Let's see if we could put a little bit there. Hey, oh, look at that, guys. That looks so pretty. Now I'm gonna go with the regular batter and just put some like that. So I'm just going to top this, guys. And I'm just grabbing a skewer and I'm just going to go like that. Mixing the colors, twirling it, playing with it. A ribbon effect, I would say. Whatever you want to do. It's your time to make a magic. Tap, tap, tap. Release any air bubble in here, guys. And make the cake settle all nice. And it looks all Christmassy already, guys. Don't you agree? I'm just going to add a little bit more batter to it. Someone yell at me to stop. Oh, okay, guys. It's the magic. It's the magic. I'm like slapping the hell out of this cake on the counter. And then I'm gonna go and add my little pretty ribbons and swirl it in like so. And that's it, guys. I'm not gonna mess with it anymore. I'm just going to tap it again, make sure, because we can't take our spoon and spread it out like that and even it out to the top, because we're gonna just mess the whole design of it. So this is one way to get it all settled in. And voila, here you have it. I am going to finish up my cake. I have another pan that I gotta do. And then I'm gonna pop this into my oven, 350 degrees. I'm gonna bake this off for 25 to 30 minutes. I am going to see you guys back with some delicious, soft, moist, fluffy sponge cake. Here you have it, guys, our finished sponge cake. I went ahead and cut this baby up so you guys can see what it looks like inside. And you see the beautiful colors, the marbling of the cake. And if you want this marble to go deeper, you can, when you insert the skewer, you can swirl it, like insert it and go deeper, or when you're cutting it with the knife, whatever you're doing to mix the batter and the swirl in, you can go deeper and swirl it in. But this looks perfect for me, guys. Everyone's preference is different. And if you guys want that deeper, you can go right ahead and do it deeper. I don't know why this color looks different from this color. Maybe it's their lighting, but I promise you guys, they're all the same color. But look at this, guys. Look how spongy and delicious this looks, guys. I am going to feast on this, guys. I hope you guys enjoy this recipe. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more amazing recipes. I wish everyone a happy new year.